My topic is cracking of WPA or WPA2 Wi-Fi passwords, where WPA stands for Wi-Fi Protected Access. So now in the earlier time around 1990s, we used to use WEP, but it came out to be very flawed. So we switched over to Wi-Fi Protected Access 2, which came with a pre-shared key. It uses a stronger encryption algorithm, that is AES, but still it is not impossible to crack. So we can make efforts. Now, how does it take place? So the algorithm follows a four-way handshake process. Both the client as well as the server possess a PMK, that is a pairwise master key. Now, the server sends a announce as well as MAC address to the client, where announce stands for authentication number only once. Now, the client in response to it sends its announce, that is his personal message, that is encrypted with the help of MIC, that is message integrity code, which is further encrypted by PTK. Now, with the help of the announce MAC address of the client as well as the MAC address of the server itself, the server generates a GTK, that stands for group transient key, and then it sends all this data to the client, and then the client in return sends this whole data encrypted with the MIC, and the four-way handshake completes. After this, they both start exchanging their data packages. Now, the weakness of this process is that if we grab the password at that time when the four processes of handshake is occurring, we can attempt to crack it. Now, we will use a software called AirCrackNG. It is a complete suite of tools to access Wi-Fi network. It helps in monitoring, attacking, as well as testing. So now, how will it work? So basically, the four-way handshake process of password cracking works by checking the MIC, that is message integrity code, in the fourth frame. Announce and the MAC address are required along with the MIC. A candidate passphrase is picked and is then used to compute PMK. Now, using that PTK, that is computed using the announces and the address, MIC is generated. The generated MIC and the MIC that was obtained are compared. If they match, the password is correct. If they do not, then the next candidate passphrase is chosen. So now the procedure will be, since we are operating in Windows, we will use ComView for Wi-Fi. This is an app that helps in locating all the current Wi-Fi networks available. So now we will start it and then scan all the possible Wi-Fis. Now we will select our targeted Wi-Fi and check for its channel. So as we can see that we have selected Quinkika Wi-Fi and its channel number is 6. So now we will set the frequency and channel according to our targeted channel. So I have made the channel number to 6, as you can see, in the single channel mode. Now clear it and then wait for the handshake to happen. As you can see in the below graph that our Wi-Fi is projecting. Now I will generate the logs file and finally obtain the .cap file that has captured the handshake with the Wi-Fi. Now we can see that the Wi-Fi has been captured. Now we will run the AirCrackNG software and using this command and combining it with the word list. Now the word list I have taken from I have downloaded it from the internet itself. It contains a lot of Wi-Fi passwords. So if the password of this Wi-Fi would be weak, then we would easily be able to crack it. So as you can see, I run this command. So it detects the handshake, and then out of the 22317 keys, it finally finds password as the right password for my Wi-Fi. So now let's see a practical of how it works. So first of all, I will initialize the ComView. When the ComView starts, it disables all the Wi-Fi networks to which I am connected. Now my com view has started. First of all, I will go in the login and then select the maximum directory size and where I'm going to store my logs. So I'm storing it in D drive logs folder. Now I will go to nodes and then press the star button to detect all the possible Wi-Fi's available in my area and select the scanner mode so that it can scan all the available Wi-Fi's. Now you can see a lot of Wi-Fi's will pop up. According to their ranges. Now this is my targeted Wi-Fi. I see its channel number, it is 6. So now I will go on the single channel mode and select this 6 channel number and clear all the other. Now I will wait for the handshake. As you can see here also on the graph, you can see our Wi-Fi's name. And you can see the encryption is WPA2. Now we will stop it and then we'll go to the file and go to the log viewer. From here we'll load our views and the logs. We know we have stored it in the D drive in the logs folder, and here is the latest log. So let's save it as, first of all we'll load it. We can see our data. Now we will export it as a .cap file. So we'll select the Wireshark option and here let's save it on the desktop with the name WPA crack 01 and here we see that it is cap file. So we'll save it and then we'll exit this because we have obtained our required handshake. Now we'll open our terminal. So here is our project folder. In this folder we have saved our WPA file crack01 and a word list which is a dictionary list that contains a lot of passwords. Now let's go to the terminal and go in this folder. Now we'll initialize the command. So it is aircrack ng space WPA crack, let's check the name once again, crack 501 dot cap, and we have to write word for the word list to include like word list .txt and then we will run it. We see that all the keys are being tested and we know that for sake that the password is actually the password word. So let's see if it matches. So we see that the key is found, that is password, and for a fact if we scroll up we see the handshake with our Wi-Fi that we had just saved with the help of ComView. Now if from the word list, I remove the word password, so here it is. So if I remove it, then we will see that it fails. So let me save it and rerun this program. So this time it should fail because the password key is deleted, so it won't match any passphrase. So clearly it shows key not found, hence attack is successful when the key is included, and unsuccessful when the key is not found. Thank you.